And hello, guys. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Let me start a little bit of that music back here, just for flavor. Okay, tell me if it's a little bit too loud. Well, hi, guys. Stan is here,
And it's me, Maya.
and we have
Hello, everybody.
a really big event for you guys, and a really big event and a really big season. It's the New Year event coming up, and also the new Act 2 Season 1, which is going to be the new season. They're going to come out almost together. It's going to be Season 1, Act 2 is going to be one day, and in a day or two, you'll have the event. It's supposed to start happening tomorrow.
We have so much stuff to tell you today, guys. It's a reveal galore. There is, what should we start with? Skins, arts, trailers.
Yes, a lot of stuff. Well, not multiple trailers. Okay, guys. There are a couple of things. Of course, one of the big ones is that we're going to have in this update a new lobby. So it's going to look different. It's going to be a little different, and we'll show you just exactly how it looks in a minute. As well as the new lobby, we also have some new UI on the battle career, so it's going to look different as well, and it's going to look better, if I do say so myself.
Also, you'll get a little glimpse on the New Year's marathon. You're gonna be getting gifts. It's very important to log in every day. So during the event and the season,
It's 15 days,
so
yeah?
yeah. Okay, 15 awesome presents. We'll take a more detailed look into that, I think, a little later when we will actually show it. So yeah.
Yes, also new masks, new costumes for the event and for the season. We're going to show you the new rifle that we have here, Stormbringer, but not in too much detail, as it's going to be not in the first week of the event. We'll show you the new antidote armor with a really interesting perk, a little bit on that later. As well, of course, the battle fair and everything that's in there. A new reworked map, and we've reworked Cableways a lot, and just some cosmetic stuff on different other winter maps. There will be a new map every 2 days during the winter event, which is for 22 days, so it's going to be 11 times the map will change, as well as the mode.
Yeah, and also we're gonna show you both the costumes from the event and from the season. The interesting thing this time around that the season is going to be coming out very closely to the event, and they're coming up in pair, like maybe with a 1-2 days difference. So you're gonna get everything today, like a event season.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm just. Why?
Not everything. We're gonna bring you a little tank of
You're going.
information.
You keep
and
on
there's
doing
gonna
that.
be even more afterwards.
Okay.
Like it's just.
Please stop. Just please stop. You keep
I'm just very
you
excited.
keep on doing that wrestling thing where you just keep on hyping it just vaguely.
And now we're gonna show you Insignias. Like.
Yes, but no. And also we have the Insignias, we have the weapon skins, and the biggest thing is, of course, we're gonna show you the trailer. We have one trailer for both the event and the season, but it's a big one, and it's a pretty cool one. So it's gonna be towards the end of the stream. So strap in, because we really do have a lot. We'll pack it in about an hour, I think, but still, it's gonna be a long ride.
You don't want to miss anything.
Okay, and let's start with the new lobby. Now, right here, you can see it's in a different style. All of the same parts of the lobby are still here. You can still find every category, like the schedule and the support and all of the events. But now it's a lot easier to actually get to see what you're looking at, as the old lobby began to be really overcrowded with different widgets and just looking really overpopulated. Now we have a special place for each part of the lobby. And some of the things you're not going to be using as often, like when you need the settings, you can get to them. But usually you want to see your battle career, you want to see your event, and you want to use it wisely.
Yeah, and the nice thing, in my opinion, is that you can actually see something on the actual card. Because, as you remember, we had our cute little round icons every time for the events, and sometimes, especially when they're basically there's so much happening in our game at this point that it's getting hard to see what's happening. And now you can, even if your phone is not like a giant tabletop, you can like.
Yeah, some people like to use a small phone and they want to see stuff too. And in that same regard, actually, the battle career looks a lot better and looks a bit different. Now you can see it in the bottom, like center. There, the battle career is right there. And if you go in it, it's actually a lot bigger now. It's a lot more pronounced. Each rank is actually separated from the others. You can see what you have claimed, what you are yet to claim. You have the U fragments that you need to choose which gun you're going to use them for. And all of the challenges, they're all there.
Yeah, and you still get a pretty good look at the lobby and the beautiful art that is behind it. By the way, gorgeous. Just saying.
Yes, and the guys are asking what gun is my character holding. It's the Stormbringer. I'm going to show it to you a little bit later. One of the things I wanted to say about the new lobby, if you are, guys, gonna looks clean, I love it. Yes, if you are looking at it and thinking like, okay, it's not exactly what I'm used to, I had sort of that reaction when I saw the lobby first as well. But once I started actually using it, when I started tapping on it, it's actually a lot more. It's a lot more comfortable. It's a lot easier to use, and when you just need to give yourself like a couple of games, just a couple of sessions, and you'll see just why it's so much better and it's so much easier to even see what you're doing. So I think it's definitely a big step forward. So even if you have like, oh, I'm not so sure about it feeling, just give yourself a little time, and I'm sure it'll grow on you.
Yeah, the thing with adapting to the new interface, basically, nothing changed. It's just the visual readjustment. Everything inside is still the same. It's just a little more comfortable. It prioritizes the more important things. And everyone who ever changed the phone knows that like the first few days is that pure hatred. It's not how I'm used to, because like your fingers are just adjusting, and you know that like in a few days you'll be growing with it like you always been using just this one, you know.
Okay,
so
and
like give it days, yeah.
For example, in the same kind of way, like we have the New Year Marathon. It's also very big, very pronounced, and you have 15 days of different gifts. You have the emotes, there are some fragments of the Stormbringer, and there are some fragments of the new antidote armor. Even though it has like the picture of Corsair right there in the beginning, it's going to be, it's going to be all event-based, basically.
Yeah. We just really wanted to bring you everything, so. And by the way, a nice, neat little thing. There is going. Last year, a lot of you really liked the emote with the little Christmas tree. So we decided to bring it in the marathon. So if some of you really want it, it's a good reason not to skip a day, you know. It's so you can get that one too.
Now I think we can actually move on to the event and the season with the costumes, and I think it's good to start actually with start small and start with Insignias. So I do enjoy this game of like guess the name of the insignia, and we can go and watch them. So one of the interesting things about the Insignias this time around is that, as you can see, there are these three. They are the rating Insignias. They are the ones you can get if you get the first, second, or third place in the big rating of the event. But before, you would actually get only, if you get the first place, you would only get the gold one. But this time around, we thought that it's, well, if you really like the silver insignia, which is, by the way, Ice Caliber, it's called Ice Caliber. Well, if you really like Ice Caliber, you don't have to not go for the gold just to get the Ice Caliber. Now you will get the ones, the previous ones as well. So if you get to the second place, you will also get the bronze one, which is, by the way, King's Stocking. And if you get to the gold, you'll get all three. You'll get the King's Stocking, the Ice Caliber, and the Fleur de Ice, which is this one, and it's a really beautiful one.
Really a nice little thing for the collectors, I'd say.
Now, as we can go forward to see some of the insignias that we have, this one we will have in the event. It's called the Polar Watcher, which is really, a really nice bear. This is an insignia really from the event. It's going to be Warning Yeti. Another one is Breaking the Ice. And Peppermint Candy.
Aw, that was really cute.
It's looks very tasty as well.
Yeah.
Yes, now let's go on to the weapon skins. So the weapon skins that we have are actually... So the weapon skins...
So, the weapon skins, I think this one was gingerbread.
No.
Now it is...
Oh yeah, gingerbread. Now we're going to Jolly Jacket.
Yeah, and the next one, I guess, is King's Mantle. That one is really cool. I like me some reds.
Yeah, what's this one?
This one. I actually don't know. What is this one?
It's called Arctic Express.
Ah. I actually don't remember the...
Really? It's from season 17. And this one is Aurora Borealis. Aurora.
Oh, I see.
Aurora.
I see.
It's the Aurora.
Yeah. Aurora.
It's hard phrase to pronounce.
Aurora.
So okay, now we've seen some of the skins, some of the insignias. We're starting small, guys. We're building up. Now I think we should actually see some concept art. Why you use legends to show the skins, lol? At least use the weapon that people are using. Well, I really enjoy how legend looks, and it actually gives you a very good look of the skin itself because it has a lot of flat surface.
Yeah, and also, it is one of the only guns that you can be sure everyone used.
Yes, exactly. Well, you could turn off auto fire and just go with the knife only since level 1, but that's a little bit difficult, I think. Now, let's go to the concept arts, and it's not only costumes and masks. It's actually going to be also the new weapon, the Stormbringer. Now, what's the name of this guy?
This guy is called Hotshot, which, and I think this one is my personal favorite this particular time around. It's the Snowy Owl. I think it's so beautiful. Just like, I need me some of that. This one is Seeker. So as you can see, our season art is going into a more realistic Arctic expedition type of vibe, and our event costumes. And this is Frost Queen.
Okay,
so
yes,
we're going to the fantasy realm here.
Yeah, we're going to
So,
Fairy Tale, and this is Stormbringer. Now, I'm not going to tell you about the perk just yet. You can see the indicators right here. Next to the crosshairs, and you can think for yourself what it means. It is a rifle, and I can tell you it's a really cool rifle. I really enjoyed playing with it on the playtest, yes, and I think you can wait for the trailer, basically, because it's going to be on the second week of the event, and we'll release a trailer about this gun right before that, so you can see more about it.
You know, we ain't gonna give you too many details, but it's pretty unique. So, and this guy is from the season. battle career, and he's the Polar Explorer. I
Yes.
love the beard.
Now here we have, it's one from the event. It's a really cool guy. His name is Frostbite. And I think we're almost done. Now we have the Majesty. It's our king. And yeah, we're full circle. Now let's look at them in a little more 3D, like from more angles.
Yeah. Yeah, the owl is beautiful.
They are in the maps, like you'll see we have a really beautiful lobby which you've been looking at when we've been showing you the new lobby. The season lobby is really cool and it has its own tree. And now we can look at the costumes. You can see the axe right there, and you can see a lot of shiny parts.
So many details.
Yes.
It's just awesome.
Yes, there are many details. You can see that actually Majesty has been through quite a lot. He is very battle hardened. You see some arrows sticking out of his armor, and the Frost Queen is completely pristine. She's just impeccable, and they are a power couple, and they are. I'd say it's a bit of a confrontation in style. Well, you can choose which one you like more.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Now we have the Stormbringer. It's a really cool looking gun, and it's going to have its own exotic golden skin, and it looks pretty dope. Now, let's see. So the chat is saying Stormbringer and Queen Elsa, and a lot of other stuff. Burger King guy. Really, that's not Burger King. It's Majesty. Now we're also going to have an emote, which is kind of chilly. Which is... Yeah?
I just wanted to say that we demonstrated on the, I think it was last year's cozy little sweater costume.
Yeah, and it's hotshot mask, so it's called warming up.
Yeah. I saw guys were having a very passionate discussion about Arachi over there, and a lot of other guns. So I'll just quickly address that because I know you guys are going to be waiting for that. We are not going to be including a balance patch into the new season and the event, but it is coming. It is coming pretty soon. You will have it within the next few months, I guess. So, yeah, no balance patch this time around. Get it out of your system now. We heard you about Arachi. We're thinking what we can do with it. We'll see where we will get. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess the bottom line is there will be a balance patch, but in the near future, not tomorrow when the season drops.
Yeah.
But we are working on it as well. Now, we did rework the balance of one other thing, and it's going to be the map Cableway. I'm going to show it to you in a second here. And it's a really cool map that played quite easily and sort of in a one-way only. Now, it's going to be a little difficult to understand just from the stills, but let me show you. You now have the ability to go around the main point from above, as well as from the bottom side here. Now, this is the Cableway. Well, you can see it here pretty well. You can go around it now, and it just feels a lot better when it comes to the gameplay. You have a lot more spots where you can snipe from, and you can go from above there using the stairs. And actually, yeah, these are one of the stairs, and you can actually shoot from above, and you can go to the opponent's base.
Yep, and pretty fast at that. I thought maybe you could put one of us on the secret passage. I think that would be...
I have the demonstration.
Yeah.
You are a little too small here. Here you go.
Let's see. If I'm starting here and I just want to get to the base of my enemy, I can go around, and I don't have to drop down on the point. I can just go across.
Yeah, you can actually
there,
circle from behind, and if there is somebody here on the point, Maya can get them even with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And then she can even escape right here and go back. So before you could only go here, but now you can go all the way around.
Also, when somebody is crossing down there, you can snipe them, or you can take out the sniper, and you can get to the sniper faster. And it is much more balanced because you can get across from either point on either team. So it's much more interesting. It's a very dynamic map now. It was a little bit straightforward before, you know.
As I'll say it again, we actually have going to have a new map with a new mode every 2 days. So we have the four winter maps that you all know and love, and we have some new modes on them. It's going to be Arctic Base, it's the Cableway, it's the Chalet, and it's also Europe Winter. So you can look forward to different kinds of modes, and you can look forward to a lot of variety, as it's going to change not once a week, but every 2 days. So make sure to check in and see how it goes.
And an important question I see in the chat, what is it? Well, the season is coming out within the next couple of days. Basically, a day or two, and it's here. And the event is coming out at 2 days after that. Am I right there?
Yeah, it's supposedly 1 or 2 days after the season hits the floor. You are going to have the event as well. And in the first week of the event, we're actually going to have a new type of armor. It's antidote armor. What's cool about it, it has a new type of perk, which you can read about in a second. It's kind of, you know, a bit sickish yellow, but you'll see why in a second. Its perk is Purification, which means as long as you have armor, poison, and piercing damage, restores it. It's like piercing damage, like for example, the Survivor has, and poison, like for example Orochi has. Now, if you do have armor when you start receiving the poison or the piercing damage, or some people call it bleeding, you will actually start regenerating armor. So it's going to be pretty difficult for the person shooting you with Survivor, for example, to win that fight if they don't switch the weapon to something that doesn't regenerate your armor.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a very natural progression. We add a lot of different new mechanics to the game, like poison and piercing damage and like all of those things. And now when we have our full meta in place since the last year, we can add different equipment that balances it all out. So when a new type of damage comes out, you'll have something to cancel it out, and it becomes the game of mind.
It's definitely a sight to behold. Well, we have some other stuff I know you guys are really excited to see, which is Battle Fair. Well, let me show you what we have in the Battle Fair in the first one, at the very least, of the season. Now, the Battle Fair, this time around, holds some really fun stuff. It's Orion, Cheetah. Oh, Maya, you can actually read it out loud as they open up right now.
Okay, and the first one is Last Breath, Kingslayer. And next we have Bulwark, the Cheetah Pants, Firefly, Bear Trap, the Eye, and the Orion. Yeah. And of course, Stannis would choose the Orion.
Yes, and just have a couple of spins there.
Oh, I see some Orion fans in the chat on YouTube there. Somebody been waiting for this one.
By the way, guys, if you want to discuss like the new maps, the new armor, the new weapons, anything at all, we have our beautiful Discord server. on YouTube. We have the link under the stream, so you can go there, find some people who have the same opinions as you, or actually maybe some opponents to, you know, battle with in the discussion threads, or just look for the news. You can go to our Discord. You don't even have to use the link. You can just put Gods of Boom in the Discord search bar, and you'll get there.
Yeah, and if you need some hardcore info, like how to participate in the Challenger Mode tournament, or anything cool like that, or maybe even participate in some giveaways, join us.
Okay, now we can go back here. I think we've gone through most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. I think it's just the trailer left, basically, and maybe some... I think that's basically it. I'll just reiterate once more that the season is going to be out tomorrow, and the event is going to be 1 or 2 days after that. They're coming out very close this time around, so you should already be getting ready. And in the event, the maps will change every 2 days. There will be 2 new pieces of gear. It's Stormbringer as a new rifle that we have, and it's the antidote armor. Now, are you guys ready to see the trailer? What, you remembered something?
Just remind me, did we show, like, in full the battle career?
I think we did. I think we did the battle career.
Just the chat was asking about it.
But just, we can look at the battle career again if you guys missed it.
Just a little quick look for the guys in the chat, but then yeah, then we have to go to the trailer.
The new costume, it's a new look for the battle career. The ranks are really separated. You have your U fragments, you have your different types of rewards, so you can get everything you want in the battle career.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Now, as for today's main course is going to be the trailer, which I personally think is very, very nice, and it's interesting. let's leave it at that. It's interesting. I think we did a good job. So, if you're ready, it's the trailer for Season 1, Act 2, and the New Year event of 2020 to 2021. Let's go.
But winter is great. It's the perfect time of the year.
I hate winter.
Let me tell you about the true meaning of winter.
Once upon a time, in the land of eternal spring, lived a great warrior who became a great king. Undefeated in battle, in his heart lived a dream to see a real winter's magical gleam. Help came in a way that no one has seen. The powerful Frost Queen, with her magical weapon, came in. The queen, she has heard of King's childhood dream. She pulled on the ice weapon's magical trigger, and snow piles around them grew taller and bigger. The king, he exploded with joy. And that's how you know Santa Claus is your boy. Ho, ho, ho!
Really?
Whoa, magic is real.
This is awesome.
Well, I hope there's food in there.
Celebrate the New Year event with us in the new Act 2, Season 1. So that's about how it goes with the trailer. I feel like we've managed to hit a certain quirky spot. I mean, I really like it. Also feel very interesting about it as well. Bruh, says the Ghost Gamer. Of course the girl is the bad guy. There was no bad guy in that story. What do you mean? Who's the bad guy?
Yeah, no. The queen came and made the winter magical. I mean, she's the protagonist for all I care. Like, by the way, I just noticed we have a separation in our screen where you are on a more realistic side and I'm in a magical land.
Yes, I really like the comments right now. It says cringy, but I really like it. That's kind of how I feel about it. I really like it. It kind of feels cringy, but I really like it. It's just it's a weird feeling to have, but it's great. Okay, some
Yeah, it
guys.
is a very funny trailer.
It's funny. Some people are asking to show the battle fair once again, just for you guys to see what's in that. What about the soundtracks? Yeah, you'll get the soundtracks. Don't worry, guys. It's
Yeah,
going.
this soundtrack is awesome, isn't it? It's just so epic.
It's very,
Absolutely
very epic.
epic.
No sound, fix it. It says, but I see the sound. Guys, do you have the sound, or is it the problem of just one guy? I don't see anyone else saying about no sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, seems good.
seems fine. Seems fine.
Okay, just let's give a couple of small looks, just quick looks here and there. The new costumes, to the new lobby, and the new themes that we're going to have. The Majesty and the Frost Queen. All really cool images, and I think really cool characters.
Guys are really asking to show the trailer one more time. Should we?
Yeah, I don't mind. We have sound, David Pear. Oh, thank you. No sound, my guy says Jaws. Jaws, I think it might be on your side. I'm sorry. Once more, the trailer, please. Okay, guys, we'll show you the trailer once more. Just in a couple of minutes. Let's quickly go through the ones we've seen already. Just to see the hot shot, the snowy owl, all of the guys, all of the girls, and the Stormbringer, which these indicators light up when you hit the opponent, and it really looks really cool. I can't tell you what the perk is, but it's a really nice gun. And it feels quite different from the other sniping. From the other sniper rifles, it just feels, I'd say, unique. It handles in a different way. But I don't want to spoil it, so please wait for the trailer. As well as actually the maps, as they are going to change every 2 days, as we've said before. And they are some of my favorite maps, the winter maps, coming from all the new years before. So they're really cool.
Yeah, I think one more thing that I need to address, looking in the chat here. Obviously, there's gonna be some fixes in the game towards the bugs and stuff like that. You can read all about it when the update comes, in the description of the update, and I think, don't worry, there are gonna be some fixes.
Okay, so that's about it. So this is the New Year Marathon. We have the new rifle. We have the antidote armor. We have maps changing every 2 days. 15 days of presents. We have a new emote, the Insignias, the weapon skins, and all of that really good stuff. Please do join our Discord. And I think we're about to see the trailer once more. And then this reveal stream will be over.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, it felt good.
There's a lot of stuff.
I mean it's for a long time. It's gonna go for a long time, and I'm excited to play some of the new modes on some of the new maps. I really enjoyed rounds as well, which were out just recently. Okay, guys, because you're asking for it, gonna show you the trailer once more, and then we're gonna be saying our goodbyes, unless you have some questions. And here we go.
But winter is great. It's the perfect time of the year.
I hate winter.
Let me tell you about the true meaning of winter.
Once upon a time, in the land of eternal spring, lived a great warrior who became a great king. Undefeated in battle, in his heart lived a dream to see a real winter's magical gleam. Help came in a way that no one has seen. The powerful Frost Queen, with her magical weapon, came in. The queen, she has heard of King's childhood dream. She pulled on the ice weapon's magical trigger, and snow piles around them grew taller and bigger. The king, he exploded with joy. And that's how you know Santa Claus is your boy. Ho, ho, ho! Whoa, magic is real.
This is awesome.
Well, I hope there's food in there. Celebrate the New Year event with us in the new Act 2, Season 1. Well, that was the trailer again. The second stage of the Battle Fair we're not going to show you today. You'll have to wait for it a little bit longer.
Yeah, and I think welcome to the second act of Gods of Boom Seasons.
Yes, it's Act 2, Season 1. We're going to have more seasons to come. And, you know, we are actually changing the game for the better all the time. And the new UI changes. We have some shader changes on the maps and reworked gameplay on the Cableway. And it's just the beginning. It's the end of this year. But in the next year, we'll have even more changes, even more improvements, new guns, new gear, and a lot of new stuff. But let's celebrate this new year with all with all of our might, I'd say. Let's just maybe let's do a quick run on the Cableway map again, just for old time's sake. I think here you are. Let's start on the let's start on that side. And oh, I'm a little too big, am I not, for this one?
Yeah.
I need to become a lot smaller for it to be fair. Yeah, no, this looks a bit right. This looks a bit right. Okay, so you're going on the top here. I'm actually going on the top as well. We're going to, like, this is a sniper battle right here. The guys are going for the point, and here we are watching over the point, and we're going to go for point A. No, Mai is going to follow point B. Who is going to contest it? And it's been a great stream, guys. So we'll see you next time. Stanny's out.